workout for today. We're going to go ahead and get right into it today. I'm not going to do a full tutorial because I'm a little pressed for time and because there's just 4 exercises. They're all very simple, basic bodyweight exercises, and if you follow my workouts regularly, you've definitely seen all of these exercises before. But even if you don't follow my workouts regularly, and even if you haven't seen these exact exercises before, again, they're all pretty simple and basic, and I'll do my best to just kind of talk you through them as we're going. This is a bodyweight workout. You will not need any exercise equipment whatsoever to follow along. You will be more comfortable with something soft beneath you, so definitely if you have an exercise mat or a yoga mat, go ahead and get that ready. If you don't have a mat, a towel should suffice. If you're working out on a carpeted floor or on grass, you may not need anything at all. Other than my mat, the only thing I'm using is just a chair. I'm using this flimsy little folding chair. We're not sitting in the chair, we're not putting any weight on the chair, so it's fine if you just have something like this. It doesn't have to be a chair. We're just using the chair as a target. So a plyo box will work, a park bench will work, the arm of your couch will work, and if you don't have anything that you can use as a target to kick your leg up and over, that's fine. You can just visualize a target. I like having a physical object that I actually have to clear because it helps me to make sure that I'm really, that every single rep has integrity and I'm really having to work to get my leg up and over a physical object. So it's helpful if you have something like a chair or a bar stool or the arm of your couch or the end of a park bench or something like that, that you can kick your leg up and over, but it's not absolutely necessary. I will do my best to talk you through the workout as we are going, but remember that I do also take the time to always type out the instructions in the description box down below the video. I'm going to share my entire workout with you from start to finish. So watch me do it, read the instructions, but then of course, as always, if anything is unclear with the format, if you have questions about the exercises that we are doing today, if you have any doubts about how to do these exercises with the correct form, please just ask. It's very important that you understand each movement. You understand what you're asking your body to do. It's really important that you understand how to do the exercises with the proper form. Because if your form is lacking, you're going to increase your risk of injury, and I don't want anyone getting hurt. Also, you just want to make sure you're getting the maximum benefit out of each exercise. So if you have any doubts about how to do the exercises with the correct form, please just ask. And you guys know it's also incredibly important to me that all of my workouts are always accessible to anyone and everyone who wants to do them with me. I'm always here to help facilitate that. So if you need to see beginner modifications, again, I'm right here. So don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions or if you need help. And also just remember, especially if you are working out along with the video, to please go at your own pace and mind your form. Do not sacrifice your form for speed. So we are doing 4 different exercises and we're increasing the amount of reps for each exercise. The first exercise is going to be an assisted pistol squat plus a Supergirl. 5 reps on each leg. 5 reps, okay, for the first exercise. The second exercise, we're doing 10 reps on each side. It's going to be a knee assisted push-up plus a knee lift. 10 reps on each side. The third exercise, we're doubling that. So we're doing 20 reps on each side. It's going to be a side crunch plus a V-up. And then with our fourth and final exercises, we'll be doubling that. So we'll go from 20 reps on each side to 40 reps on each side. And that's gonna be our kick over. We're gonna kick up and over the chair, and we're going to add a little oblique knee crunch. And that's the workout. We're going to do 4 rounds. It's going to take a minute. It's going to be a little bit longer than the other workouts that we've been doing this week, I think. So let's go ahead and get right into it. If you are ready to go ahead and start this workout with me, grab an exercise mat or a yoga mat if you have one, if not maybe a towel. Grab a chair or a plyo box or a bar stool, something that you can use as a target to kick your leg up and over. Please remember to take a couple of minutes to make sure that you're good and warmed up, and when you're ready, let's get started. All right, so the first exercise is an assisted pistol squat plus a Supergirl. Starting my timer in 3, 2, 1, and go. So picking up one foot, you're going to sink down into your pistol squat using this back foot to help you as little as possible. Now press the heel of this standing leg into the mat to stand, and now keeping this other foot elevated, you're going to do your Supergirl. So just like it's like you're making your body into a T, all right? Ideally, you want your torso to be perfectly perpendicular with your standing leg. Staying on the same leg for all 5 reps. So pistol squat, press that heel into the ground to stand, extend the arms up overhead, tilt your body forward until you find your balance just for a second in that Supergirl position. That's 2. That's 3. Obviously, if you need to tap this foot down to check your balance, do that. I don't want anyone keeling over, but the goal is to keep this foot elevated for all 5 reps, if you can. So that was 3. 2 more on this leg, and then we'll switch to the other leg. Fight for that balance. That's 4, last one. This is a really tough exercise, I know. That's why we're only doing 5 reps on each side. That's 5. Shake it out. We're going to do the same exercise on the other leg. Another 5 reps. So, really plant this standing leg into the ground. Make sure there's a soft bend to your knee. You're not actively trying to straighten your leg. Don't knock out your knee. Keep a soft bend to your knee. Now pick up the other foot. This foot is behind you. You're going to sink down into your pistol squat. It's an assisted pistol squat, so this back foot is here to help you on the way down. And watch my foot. My foot is pressing into the mat just a bit to help me up. And then right into your Supergirl. So find that perpendicular position. And then return to your starting position. So if you're strong enough to do your pistol squats unassisted, that's great. You can have your free foot out in front of you like this as you sink down into your pistol squat. But mine are assisted, so this back foot is here to assist me. I'm using my back foot as little. I didn't like that one. I lost my balance. Chit-chatting. So the point is to use this foot as little as you can, but obviously use it as much as you need. That's 3. These are really sloppy on this side. This is my weaker leg, and it's hard to focus when I'm talking, but at least this first time through, I need to be talking so I can explain the exercise, so just do your best. Okay, last rep. How long to hold this position? Just until you feel that you have control over the position and that you have found your balance and that you could hold it longer if you wanted to. All right, as soon as you have that feeling of stability and you feel like you could stay there, like as long as you wanted to, then you can come back up to your standing position. All right, so that's it. We've done 5 reps on each side. Now coming down to the mat, we're going to do a 1 knee push-up. So starting out in a tabletop position, my hands are directly underneath my shoulders and my knees are bent and directly underneath my hips. Now I'm going to take 1 foot and extend it behind me, and I'm going to do a knee push-up. So I'm making sure my core is nice and tight, keeping my hips high, hips lifted high, and I'm keeping my back flat. So you want to make sure that you're not arching your back, tighten up your abs, keep those hips lifted high, keep your abs tight, keep your head still. Head should be in line with your spine, so don't let your head drop down like this. Keep your head looking straight down in front of your mat like this. And then you're going to bend your elbows and lower your chest down to the mat, as close to the mat as you can. Push the mat away from you. Now you're going to take this back foot, place it down, pressing the balls of your feet into the mat, and you're going to lift this front knee, tuck it in towards your chest. return to your starting position. That's 1 rep. We're doing 10 reps on each side. So this foot that's extended behind you, lift it up off the mat, push up, pressing the mat away, and now pressing the ball of that back foot into the mat, pressing your palms into the mat to lift this front knee and tuck it in towards your chest. Put the knee down with control, return to your starting position. That's 2. Push up, put the back foot down, press the ground away, lift that knee up towards the chest. That's 3. 4. 5. Keep going. We're doing 10 on each side. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Shake it out. I know 20 push-ups is a lot, but we're using our knee to assist us, and yeah, we're using our knee to assist us. So hang in there, just do your best. Switching sides now, so when you're ready, starting in your tabletop position, you're going to extend the opposite foot behind you, and now do your push-up. Put the ball of this foot down, pressing into the ball of that back foot, pressing your palms into the mat. Lift that front knee towards your chest. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 5 more. 6. Really press the ground away from you. 7. Make sure those abs stay nice and tight. That's 8. 9, last one. 10. So next is abs. So remember, we're doubling the amount of reps with each exercise. So 10 doubled is 20. So we're doing 20 reps on each side. We're doing a side crunch plus a side V up. So I'm going to start down here on my mat. On my side, my knees are bent and my arm is bent. My forearm is on the mat, and I'm going to use this front arm for support. The top arm, I'm just going to put my hand behind my neck like this. And actually, I'm doing a different exercise, never mind. Come all the way down into your mat. You want this front arm in front of you on the mat for support. And then this top hand you can place behind your neck. And now you're just going to crunch. So you're going to crunch your knees towards your elbow, return to your starting position. Now straighten the legs, extend this top arm overhead, and you're going to do the same thing, but with straight legs and a straight arm. And instead of touching knee to elbow, you're going to come up and touch your toes with your top hand. All right? So the crunch plus the V up is 1 rep. We're doing 20 reps on each side. So starting down here with your front arm on the mat in front of you, knees are bent, top arm is bent, hand is behind the head, crunch, bringing knee to elbow. Now straighten the arms, straighten the legs, and crunch, bringing your hand up to touch the toes. That's 1. Side crunch, V up, that's 2. Crunch, and V up, that's 3. 4, 5. So we're going to 20. Just do your best. Keep going. 10 more. Last one. That's 20. Your obliques muscles should be on fire. So now we're switching sides. We're gonna do 20 reps on the other side. So facing the other way, knees are bent, front arm is flat on the mat. For support, top arm is bent, place the hand behind your head. And now side crunch, lifting the knees, lifting your torso, and bringing knee to elbow. Now straighten the arms, straighten the legs, and V up, touching the toes. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Keep going, we're going to 20. I know it's hard, just do your best. That's 15, I have to do 5 more. When's the last time I cried about how weak my abs are? All right, 5 more. 16, 4 more. 17, 3 more. 18, 2 more. 19. Last one. All right, that's 20. My obliques would like a word with me. So if you noticed, each of the 3 exercises we've done so far has 2 components. So the first exercise was an assisted pistol squat plus a Supergirl. The second exercise was a knee-assisted push-up plus a knee lift. That exercise, the last exercise we did, was a side crunch plus a V up. So this exercise also is going to have 2 components. We're going to kick up and over the chair, and then more obliques, but not anywhere near as intense as what we just did, okay? This is kind of our recovery exercise. We're doing 40 reps on each side. So you want your target in front of you. And you're going to start by standing behind your target. I have my feet a bit wider than shoulder width apart. I'm going to pick up one foot and I'm going to swing my leg up and over the target. So I'm going to pick up this foot, and first I'm going to bring my leg across my body towards this wall on the opposite side, okay? And then we're going to kick up and over the chair. Then just reverse that. Up and over, return to your starting position. Now, this foot, that's my standing foot, is going to stay planted the entire 40 reps. Okay, so this foot that we just picked up to swing the leg over the chair, we're gonna pick up that foot again, and we're gonna do a little oblique twist. Again, bringing elbow to knee, and that's the exercise. Okay, 40 reps on each side. So kick up and over. Now reverse the movement. And now we're gonna pick up this knee, oblique knee crunch, bringing knee to elbow, that's 1. So kick up and over the chair, return to your starting position, oblique knee crunch, that's 2. Kick up and over, repeat on the other side, oblique knee crunch, that's 3. Kick up and over the chair, oblique knee crunch, that's 4. Kick, crunch, that's 5. Kick, kick, crunch, that's 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going, we're going to 40. Do your best. That's 20 more. Make sure your core is engaged the entire time. You don't just want to activate your obliques when you do that twist. You want your entire core to be engaged throughout the entire exercise. So be mindful of that. It's 30, 10 more. 1, 2, 5 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. That's 40. Shake it out. We're gonna do 40 reps on the other side, and then that's round 1. This round 1 alone is going to take us over 20 minutes, so I did tell you this workout was going to be a little bit on the longer side compared to the other workouts we've been doing this week, but this is longer than I want it to be taking, but I think that now that I've talked you through all of the exercises once, that we can work on picking up the pace a little bit for the final 3 rounds, just to make sure, again, that you're not sacrificing your form for speed. All right, make sure you're minding your form. That's your number 1 priority. If 4 rounds is too many, just do 2 rounds or 3 rounds, okay? Whatever works for you. So, other leg. So now this is going to be my standing leg. I'm going to pick up the other foot. I'm going to kick it first across my body towards this wall on the opposite side, and then up and over my chair. So again, you don't need to have a target, a physical target to kick up and over. I just find it helps because if I get lazy, I'll kick my target. I won't clear it. So it helps me to make sure that each rep has integrity and I'm really getting that leg up and over. And then our little oblique crunch is 1 rep, okay? So 40 reps on this side, and then we're done with round 1. Here we go. So kick up and over, oblique crunch. Up and over, crunch. Kick up and over, return to your starting position, oblique crunch, that's 3. Kick, kick, crunch, that's 4. 5. Kick up and over the chair, reverse the movement, oblique crunch. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you want to add difficulty, you can go add a reverse lunge here. That's fine. You don't have to. All it means is that on this follow through, you're coming back with that foot, tapping that back knee down, but you don't have to do that. I'm not doing it, but if this isn't difficult enough for you and you want to increase the difficulty, you can add that lunge. That'll be absolutely fine. I'm picking up my count at 10. As I fatigue, my balance is suffering, I'm wobbling a little. That was rep number 20 for me on this side. I'm halfway there, so I'm gonna take a short little rest break, shake it out. We're balancing a lot with this exercise and with our first exercise, so all of those little stabilizer muscles in your core have to be working really, really hard. And as you get fatigued, it becomes more and more difficult to balance. But as you wobble, you're actually, those muscles are firing even more. So try to embrace it, but also try to not wobble. The goal is to not wobble. So work towards no wobbles, but embrace the wobbles because they're not bad. Just working on strengthening those core muscles. 3. Also working on hip mobility for a little bit of cardio. 5. It's 30, just 10 more. 36, 37, 38, 39, last one. 40. All right, good job. Those are tougher than they look, especially doing 40 of them on each leg. So nicely done. That's round one. We're already 26 minutes in. So, oh, I'm trying to skip my pistol squats. They're too hard. I don't want to do them. All right, so that's round one. I'm going to do another 3 rounds. I'm going to zip the lip at least a little bit, so I can, especially on this first exercise, so I can focus on my balance a little more and hopefully be able to string together 5 clean reps on each side. So hopefully now that you've seen everything and I don't have to explain the exercises as we're going through them, we'll be able to pick up the pace a little bit. So let's aim for that. Let's aim for a faster pace for this second round, but without losing anything off of our form. Still trying to make sure that form is impeccable. All right, when you're ready, here we go. Pistol squat plus a Supergirl. So find your balance on one leg. Plant this foot of the standing leg into the ground, shoulders back and down, chest is lifted high. Abs are super strong, tight, and engaged. You're pushing that booty back and keeping the weight in the heel of this standing leg, keeping your back flat as you sink down into this pistol squat. Then pressing the heel into the mat to stand. Extend the arms up overhead. Supergirl. Hinging at the hips to return to your starting position. That's 1. That's 5. I always really feel this exercise in the foot of my standing leg. We all need, unless you're like a ballet dancer, you probably need stronger feet. So again, embrace it, because we don't really work our feet enough, but also make sure when you do your stretching that you're taking time to stretch your feet, because we don't work them enough, but we also don't stretch them enough, most of us. So don't skip your feet when you're doing your stretching. All right, that was 4 clean reps on the first side. So I'm gonna zip it, see if I can string together a few more clean reps on the other side. So when you're ready, here we go. Shoulders back and down, chest lifted high. Abs are tight. Make sure your entire core is engaged. Slight bend to this knee in your standing leg. Pick up the other foot, extend it behind you, and keeping the weight in the heel of this standing leg, keeping your back flat. Push your booty back as you sink down into this pistol squat. It's always harder on this side. Reset, it's okay. Just do your best. 4 more reps on this side. All right, not too bad. That was 5. So now push-ups, tabletop, extend one leg, push up, knee lift. 10 on each side, your best. As you're ready, 10 reps on the other side. So tabletop, extend the opposite leg behind you. Push up, knee lift. 10 reps, do your best. That's 10. Next is abs. Side crunch V up. 20 reps on each side. So starting with the knees bent, top elbow bent, hand behind the head. Crunch, straighten the arm, straighten the legs, and V up. That's 1. We're going to 20. What am I going to say next? Do your best. So bad. All right, 5 more. We can do this. Are not fun, for me anyway. If you don't have weakling abs like me, then maybe you're enjoying them. I don't know. I am not enjoying myself right now. All right, 20 reps on this side, and then we'll move on to our 4th and final exercise. So crunch, straighten the V up. Dying. My obliques, they're unhappy. All right, just 5 more. That's 20. And those are only half done on the day. All right. Almost through round 2. Just have to finish with our kick over plus oblique knee crunch, 40 reps on each side. So shake it out, breathe for a few seconds. And as soon as you're ready, let's go ahead and start. Kick up and over, reverse the movement, oblique knee twist. That's 1. We're going to 40. You saw one of those reps, I didn't quite clear my chair all the way. My leg kind of hit the chair and grazed over the top of it. So that's why I like to have the chair here. It forced me to really focus, tighten up my abs, use my core muscles to get that leg up and over the chair. Make sure I'm clearing my target with each rep. 20 more on this side. Pick up my count at 20. When you're ready, here we go. It's 30, 10 more. Forward. Last one. That's 40. Every time it's windy out here, all this dust and dirt, I think I end up inhaling it. I can always feel it in my throat. Not that it's like windy out here, but I think it's been windy enough these last couple of days. It just kind of stirs up all the dust and dirt. All right, as soon as you're ready, other side, kick up and over. See, I grazed the chair. I'm actually gonna start the rep over because it wasn't clean, it wasn't under control. So, kick up and over, reverse the movement, and crunch. Really work your obliques on that crunch, bringing knee to elbow. So make sure you're twisting your body thoracically as you bring your knee up and bring your elbow to meet the knee. I'm counting that as my first rep, so I have to do 39 more. Here we go. Just breathing for a few seconds because the fatigue is starting to cause me to wobble. I want to regain a little bit of strength and really be able to make sure each rep has integrity. So giving myself a few seconds to breathe. When you're ready, let's pick it up at 20. So we have to do another 20 reps on this side. It's 30, 10 more. Okay, nice. We're still under an hour, well under an hour. We picked up the pace a lot in that last round. My form started to get a little sloppy on the final exercise, but for the most part, I felt like each rep had integrity. I feel good about that pace on round 2, so let's try to sustain that if we can. See if we can keep the last 2 rounds to plus or minus 20 minutes or so per round. Less if we can without losing anything off of our form. So we're halfway through. If you need to pause here and rest so that you can towel off, hydrate, maybe eat a half a banana, let your heart rate come down a little bit, let your breathing normalize a little bit, that's fine. Pause the video and come back when you're ready. Only continue when you feel that you have regained enough strength and you're ready to continue with good form. All right, so when you are ready, let's go ahead and start round 3 with 5 pistol squats. Pistol squat plus a Supergirl. I'm redoing that one. I was rushing and I didn't like it. I lost my balance. Is that 4 or 5? Let me do one more, just to make sure. Once I get that thought in my head, I'm not going to be able to get rid of it until I do that one more rep. Just to make sure I did at least 5 reps on that side. All right, other side, 5 reps. Find your balance on this foot first. Plant that foot into the ground. I'm redoing that one. I don't want to lose my balance on the pistol squat and put my hand down. Better. Okay. Really fight for that balance. It's a hard exercise. It only gets harder as we get deeper and deeper into the workout and our muscles become more fatigued, our brains become more fatigued, so have to really focus. All right, push-ups. 10 on each side. I think this is 10. But again, I think my mind started to wander. I might have lost track, so that might have been an extra one, but at the end of the day, I'd rather know there's a possibility that I did one extra rep than to be wondering if I didn't do enough. So if I have even the slightest doubt, I'm always going to throw in that extra rep, which may or may not be extra. Okay, 10 reps on the other side. Side crunch V up. The bane of my existence. Right now anyway, not on a daily basis. I don't do these as often as I should. If I did, maybe I wouldn't be crying so much every time I do them. My abs would be stronger. Okay, when you're ready, crunch. V up, that's 1. 20 on each side. seem to get to 15 on this side before I have to stop and take a cry break. And then when I get to the other side, we seem to need a rest after 10. But I don't think it's because this side's stronger. I just think it's because fatigue over the movement itself and just generally, I don't know. But that was 15, so I only have to do 5 more on this side. All right, that's 20. All right, 20 more reps on the other side. Just as I predicted. That was 10. And I need a good cry. All right. We're almost finished with this penultimate round. We just have to do 10 more reps of crunches. Five more crunches, and then we'll go ahead and finish up with our kickovers. And that's round 3. All right, let's push through, finish these last 5 reps. That's 20. All right. This is really making me cry today. We're just barely over an hour right now. So let's go ahead and get right into this final exercise. We're gonna do 40 reps on each side, and that's round 3. And we just have one more round to go. All right, so we're continuing to pick up the pace. That's great. Just make sure you're minding your form. Don't sacrifice your form for speed. If you need a longer rest break, pause the video, come back when you're ready to continue with good form. We're gonna go ahead and do our 40 kickovers on this leg. Kick over, reverse, oblique knee twist. That's 1, 2, 40 on this leg. I think I might have just said 20, but we're doing 40. You know that. We've already done it twice. Was that 3, 4, or was that, I don't know, let's call that 4. I gotta zip the lip. Keep messing up my count. 5. All right, I'm gonna zip it. That's 20 for me. Might be 21. Not sure, but I'm calling that 20. Form is starting to get a little sloppy because I'm fatigued, so I'm going to pause for a few seconds. 20, 30 seconds maybe. So that I feel that I have enough strength and enough stamina to get through the final 20 reps with good form. So when you're ready, here we go. Picking up my count at 20. For me, just 10 more on this side. Let's keep pushing. That's 40. Taking a good 20, 30 seconds to breathe before I start on the other leg. If you don't need the rest, you don't have to take it. Remember, you should be going at your own pace. So if you're faster than I am, great. Be faster than I am as long as you're not losing anything off of your form. You can always skip ahead in the video if you get too far ahead of me. All right, when you're ready, other leg. Kick up and over, and twist. That's 20. Obviously, the higher your chair or whatever elevated surface you're using, the more difficult this exercise is. So if whatever you're using as a target is getting too difficult to get your leg up and over it, you can switch to a lower target, or you can remove the chair and just visualize your target. So always feel free to make whatever changes and modifications you need to make as we go through the workout. When you're ready, I'm going to pick up my count at 20, finish up my final 20 reps on this leg, and then that's round 3. There's one more round to go after this. That's 30, just 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 35, just 5 more. 36, 37, 38, 39, last one, up and over, twist and crunch. That's 40. All right. That's round 3. We have one more round to go. We're about to hit the 1 hour and 10 minute mark. So this will end up being a little more than 90 minutes for me. Just gonna keep it as close to 90 minutes as I can. But again, without racing through the exercises at the expense of my form. All right? If you need a longer rest break, pause the video, come back when you're ready. We're starting with 5 pistol squats. So really plant that foot into the mat. Imagine you have roots growing out of the bottom of your foot and into the ground. Really stabilizing you here in this position. Make sure there's a soft bend to this standing knee. And here we go. Push the booty back. Back stays flat, weight stays in the heel. Using that non-standing leg to assist you as much as needed, but as little as possible. Fight for that balance. Try to not tap that foot down in between reps if you can manage it. I'm gonna zip it. I fell out of the squat again. I'm redoing that pistol squat. So that's 2 for me. 3 more. Fight, that's 3. 4, last one. That's 5. I'm really having to fight hard for my balance as I'm fatiguing. We're over an hour into the workout. I'm super fatigued, my legs are tired, so it's getting harder and harder to fight for my balance, and that was my stronger side. So I need to really focus on my weaker side. I want to really do my best to string together 5 clean reps. So the goal is to, again, use the foot of this non-standing leg as much as you need to assist you, but as little as possible. You want to make sure that your standing leg is doing all of the work it possibly can. And then in between reps, the goal is to not tap this foot down at all. So I'm gonna try to not have to check my balance. I'm gonna fight super hard for my balance, but this is my weaker side, so wish me luck. Okay, I'm gonna zip it so I can focus on the movement. When you're ready, here we go. 5 reps. I wanna start again. That's 3. 4. I wasn't crazy about that pistol squat, but it was good enough. I'm not going to redo it. That's 5. So not every rep is going to be picture perfect. Some reps I'm choosing to redo, and some reps I'm just letting them be less than perfect. It's up to you to decide if the rep has enough integrity that you want to count it, or if it was sloppy enough that you don't feel like you got out of it what you wanted to get out of it and you want to redo it. You have to decide where that threshold is for yourself. That's why sometimes I redo the rep and sometimes I just go with it even though it wasn't pretty. If it had enough integrity, I count it. Okay, I think that's 4. 5, remember we're doing 10 of these on each side. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. And shake out the wrists. Give the shoulders a quick stretch. Just resting for about 20 seconds or so before moving on to the other side. So when you're ready, so pistol squats are all done for the whole day. Push-ups are all done for the whole day except for one. Now we just have to finish up our abs. So we have just one more set of abs on each side. That sun is directly in my eyes right here. It's gonna make this even more funsies. All right. When you're ready. It's tempting to just lie down in here and take a nap, but sooner we get these done, or sooner we start these, the sooner they're done. So let's go ahead and start. 20 reps. That's 10. I can do another 5 before I have to stop and cry. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. I'm gonna cry in this position this time, because that sun is so bright in my eyes when I'm lying down there. All right, just 5 more reps. Let's push through. Sixteen. 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. So those are all done on this side for the whole day. All right, the end is in sight. We have to power through this final 20 reps of side crunch V-ups, and then we have our recovery exercise. Not to say that it's an easy exercise, especially doing 40 reps on each side. I know that exercise looks like nothing. It's a lot harder than it looks, especially doing that amount of reps. So it's not easy, but it's our recovery exercise. It's not taxing in the same way that these first 3 are. All right, 20 reps. was rep number 150 all day of this exercise. So we've completed 150. We just have 10 more to go. Visualize your little progress bar. See it. See how close to the finish line you are. Dig deep, and let's power through these final 10 reps. Here we go. My obliques hate me. That's 15. We're right there. We have this much left in our progress bar. Let's finish. 16. 17. 18. Oh, I want to die. 19. Last one. That's 20. 20 reps on each side is 40 reps total per round. 40 reps per round times 4 rounds is 160 reps. And that's a tough exercise. And each rep is really like 2 reps. So really, it's like we did 320 reps of abs, not including our little oblique knee twist on the final exercise. So it's okay if you're crying like I am. It's okay if that was hard, because it's supposed to be hard. That's the point. If we're out here just going through the motions and not challenging ourselves, then what's the point? What are we doing? We're wasting our time. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be taxing. You're supposed to cry. It's normal. You're not really supposed to cry during your workout, but I don't judge you if you do, because I certainly am crying, not judging. All right. So this is it. All we have left to do. We're still well under 90 minutes, so let's push through. We just have to do 40 reps of our kick over plus oblique twist on each leg. So as soon as you're ready, here we go. Let's get these done. Try to keep it as close to 90 minutes as we can. Turn me on. Halfway there. Getting the heart rate up a little bit with this exercise. And again, working on flexibility, stretching this leg that's kicking, hip mobility, opening up those hips with that motion up and over the chair in both directions. And working obliques with that twist. Remember to really work that twist. Twist your body as much as you can. More. Picking up my timer. That's 39, last one on this side. That's 40. Still under 90 minutes, but not by much. Just about a minute. We'll be a little past 29 minutes by the time I start on this leg, because I need to breathe for a few seconds. So again, I'll just try to keep it as close to 90 minutes as I can. But these last 40 reps is all we have left to do. So working this standing leg, roots growing out of the bottom of your foot, planting that foot into the ground, pressing that foot into the ground, activating all of the muscles in this standing leg from your foot all the way up through your glutes. And again, make sure your core is nice and strong, tight, and engaged all the way around, all right? We're working this standing leg as well. So when you're ready, here we go. Up and over, and twist. It's 10. I didn't like that one. The movement wasn't under control, so I'm gonna redo it. Better. That's 20. Halfway there. Just another 20 reps on this side. So the more you twist your body thoracically, you're not only working your obliques more, but you're also loosening up your back. So we're working on hip mobility, but you really can work this movement to improve your spinal mobility as well. So really focus on that twist. Make the most out of that movement. When you're ready, let's go ahead and finish up with our final 20 reps. So picking up my count at 20, that's 21. That's 30, just 10 more. I need to recenter myself. I'm getting sloppy. I want to finish up with 10 nice clean reps if I can. One more breath. Starting that over. Just 3 more reps to go. I'm right there. I just want them to be clean. So that's 38. 2 more. 39, last one. That's 40. So that ended up taking me 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 54 seconds. Round 1 did take a long time because I was talking us through all of the exercises. So the next time I do this workout, I know I can easily finish it in under 90 minutes. I'll probably want to push myself a little harder than that. So I'll probably set a goal of about an hour 20 or an hour 25 the next time I do this workout. But for today, this was fun, you guys. We worked hard, we got a lot of reps done. We're not quite finished yet. No workout of mine is ever complete until we have done our bonus burpee. So we have just 1 rep left to go. Let's go ahead and do our bonus burpee together, and then the workout will be officially complete. So when you are ready, here we go. Final rep of the day. With that, the workout is now officially complete. I actually really enjoyed this workout today. I thought it was great. I hope you liked it as well. If you did this workout with me today, thank you so much. Please let me know what you thought of it and how you did. Thank you to everyone who has been working out with me lately. And even if you are not doing the workouts with me, thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much for all of your wonderful and supportive and engaging comments. It truly does mean the world to me. Thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. If you are not subscribed already, please subscribe. And of course, a great big thank you to those of you who have been subscribed to my channel for years. Please know that I appreciate you all so very much. One final reminder that if anything is unclear with the format, if you have questions about the exercises that we were doing today, any doubts about how to do the exercises with the correct form, or if you need to see beginner modifications, I'm right here to help. So please just ask. That is going to do it for today. But before I say goodbye, I have to say one final thank you to those of you who have been watching the videos all the way until the end and commenting with the secret code phrase of the day. So before I say goodbye, I will give you today's secret code phrase of the day. It is, I know the vacuum cleaner man. So if you are still watching this video, hello, thank you for watching all the way to the end. Please let me know that someone is still watching by going down to the comment section and leaving me a comment that says, I know the vacuum cleaner man. That is going to do it for today, and I will see you all next time. Bye.